What are you doing? Why are we doing that? Anyway, gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba.
Our channel is about dating in Ukraine and sort of getting around it and understanding it from a different point of view than some of the other channels out there. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Hey, and if you want to know about my journey to move to Ukraine and some of the stuff I had to figure out, link down below for our other channel called Rocket Life. Go check that out and see what's going down. Now, the topic of this video here today is
inspired by guys. We keep forgetting the name, how we put it.
No. Okay, so guys, okay, let me summarize it. We don't need notes anymore.
We do.
We don't need notes. Okay, so the video is, I guess it's inspired by all things that I've seen dating in Ukraine, where a lot of guys, and to be honest, I think it actually comes from a point of insecurity, but what it is that guys do not act like they're in a relationship, or they don't take the step to be initiative with a woman that they have met, right? So what they do is they're actually waiting for her to make the steps to make
open the door.
Yeah, okay, good way to say it is to open the door for the relationship, right?
Not the actual door, because the actual door the guy should open.
Yes, yeah, we're metaphorically speaking here, but he waits for confirmation from her that she's interested and that she's ready to go for the relationship before he makes the step to act like he's in the relationship. This is the advice that Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say that there's two extremes.
Okay.
There's either guys who go full in, and they usually end up with the scammers. They just ready to buy anything, to buy any trips, any rings, any phones, any computers, all in, completely all in, and nothing can stop them. Like sometimes they're so unstoppable that really it's just crazy when they call us and they say us this. And another extreme is when the guy is really sitting and thinking like, I'm not in a relationship yet, I'm not gonna do anything. And I say, how would you know? How would they know?
How would they know? Well, okay, let's address both of those, okay? So if the guy's going all in and buying gifts and holidays and all that sort of stuff, basically, he's creating what we call the covert contract, and he wants something in exchange for the amount of money that he's going to spend doing these things, right? Here's the thing you have to understand, right? And it's one of the top 5 things you must understand before coming over to Ukraine is that you're coming here to find a traditional relationship, right? Make no mistake, if you're doing it for any other reason, is it because no woman is interested in you in your own country? Okay, rethink your what's actually going on here. Okay, if you're gonna accept that as the top 5 reasons why you're gonna go over to Ukraine, you need to make sure that you are the one that's taking the initiative role in that relationship. There's rare instances where she will make that move, and she has to see a lot of value in you. It's got to be right for her, the circumstances, the situation, everything has to be right, okay? There's many different reasons for that. We're not going to talk about them here, but basically your value has to be high enough for her. I'll give one example. Maybe she's got a couple of kids to a couple of different fathers, and you're the one that's going to pay for those. Okay, maybe she'll pursue you. Okay, so, but for you as a man, okay, it's not about buying gifts or holidays or trying to justify your value in terms of money to her. But it is about you assuming that you're in a relationship at a certain point in time, right? Now, when should you assert that? When should you use that? And this is what I believe. If a woman is spending time with you and there's nothing really in for her that could be as financial gain, right? You're not going out to restaurants, you're not buying gifts, you're not going to the mall, you're not going on vacation. You're just walking around the park. You're sitting at the park, you're drinking a coffee, you're just hanging out together. And she hangs out with you much later than what she normally would. Maybe she's got work in the morning. If this is happening, it's up to you to assume that is a relationship. Because if you don't, she's going to think that you're not assertive enough. If you do assume that it's a relationship and it turns out that it's not, what have you lost? As long as you don't come across as too full on, too strong, messaging her all the time and all that sort of stuff. But if you assume that you're in a relationship, what's the worst that's going to happen? What do you think? That's my thoughts anyway.
Yes, I see that a lot of things happening with the guys when they scared, when they really waiting for the lady to open the door and say yes, we're in the relationship. And a lot, even like I would say, like we did the video about like proposing, and it's interesting sometimes like the guys either rush it or they don't do it in the right time,
or they do it in a mediocre way.
Yeah, in a mediocre way. It's exactly what I wanted to say, is that sometimes like it's really very difficult, to find this balance. And maybe that's why, again, I will point that you need some support, you need some matchmaker, wing woman, like you need somebody who will tell you what is the best. And again, like trust me when I say that, it's not because like I think that you guys don't know what to do or you clueless or something, but a lot of guys with whom we're talking, like they've been married for 20 years, and yes, something goes wrong, they decided to divorce, and good for them that in their age they decided to take the step, because a lot of people are staying with this person and they sacrifice, they're not happy, but they just stay with this person. So and they haven't been dating for a long time, and they need this advice from us. And so like what we talk about mediocre way is that when the guy is dating the lady and he thinks that like we're going to get married, and he's like
shall we
yes. And like the lady like no matter how old is she, 18 or maybe she's like 65, she always wants that special moment, because there's not that many special moments in your life. She wants some spark, she wants like something arranged for her, and it doesn't have to be like 101 roses and like white stretch limousine, no, but it should be something for her. And like when you decided that you want to get married, don't think that she also like ready for that, just let's wear the holiday pants and go. No, like we have here saying like
are they the pants that you wear on the airplane that look like pajamas?
No, kind of. Yeah, we call it like Easter socks. And Easter socks here, it's like because for Easter people always dress like the best what they have. Anyway, so like and the guys really they waiting for this confirmation before they actually start acting. Yeah. And if you don't want to spend money, if you don't want to like buy expensive gifts, it's not about that. Trust me. Like to show that you're interested in relationship, that you're doing stuff for your lady, it's not just always about money. Yes, of course, it's nice if you get her flowers, if you get her something, if you think of her, if you for example like been visiting some country or city and you bring her something when you was thinking of her, this is important. But don't sit and wait until she tell you yes, I think that we're in a relationship, let's start acting. Like it never gonna happen. Like it's just not happening like this. Lady understand that she want to be in a relationship with a man who is actually doing something toward her. And you was like against that. You said like, so what? You can buy any woman. Like if you buy her something, like she become more like she falling in love with you. No, but she understands.
I was against what?
You was against that. I was saying like, can you buy any woman? Like if you buy her something, she start loving you more. Remember, I said like if the guy is doing stuff for the lady, like she actually like she can fall in love with him, and you say, what do you mean? Like that she falling in love because he bought her something? No, but it's just about his attitude. It's act of service. It's about like, yes, the lady sometimes she understands that the man likes her or the man wants to be with her when he do stuff for her, when he not just saying like, oh, we're going to do this or that, oh, I was planning to do this or that. She want to see that you actually go and do like and did it for her.
There's like at the start of the video, I said about looking for a there's traditional roles in a relationship, right? And it's and you as the man are going to take the masculine role. The more masculine energy you bring to a relationship, the more feminine energy she's going to bring to the relationship, right? This is so important, right? You need to take this leadership role, and you need to ask yourself, like, well, I know there is some confusion about, what is it being a man, right? So it's taking that leadership role taking the masculine role, a leadership in the masculine role in that relationship, right? That's what you need to do when it comes to these relationships. The woman is waiting for you to do it. Think about this. A woman is waiting for a man to take the masculine role, the leadership role in the relationship and lead that relationship. If you are waiting for her to take that leadership role in a relationship, does it put you in a place of masculinity? No, it doesn't. Yes, you may be looking for some sort of confirmation, some sort of validation that she's interested in you. But if you were to show her that you're interested in her, and not in a way where it's over the top and you're buying gifts and you're needy and all that sort of stuff, there's a fine line, right? If you can just assume that you're in a relationship with her, just assume it, right? What's the worst that can happen? She says, I'm not interested in you. Okay, well, what have you got to lose, right? If you don't assume that role in a relationship, okay, what's going to happen? She's going to naturally assume that you can't take a leadership role. The masculine role in the relationship is not for you, right? And that's not what she's looking for. That's what it boils down to. That is everything when it comes to these relationships over in Ukraine. Can you take the masculine role when it comes to a relationship? Can you lead that relationship? Because she will follow. You know, it's the way it's always been since the dawn of time. I know it's different from the West because of all the conditioning and everything that's been going on over there. Ukraine is different. If you're going to bring your Western experiences and ideology and your thoughts, or what's been instilled on you as to what is right over to Ukraine, then it's not going to work. You know, this is something that we push pretty hard with our clients, right? You know, we try and teach them about, you know, what is expected over here as opposed to what is expected in the West, or, you know, what they've done in the West. So yeah, so it's a lot to comprehend, especially if you're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you've been exposed to this, and now you've got to just switch like that. It's hard to switch like that, you know, and guys do make mistakes, you know, I included. Like, don't think that I knew anything before I came over here. I made some terrible mistakes, and I look back on them now and I can cringe about them, and I quite often tell some of these stories. But, you know, if you are dating a woman, she's spending time with you, and you're not giving her gifts, holidays, money back restaurants and all that sort of stuff. She's spending time with you because she likes you. Assume that you're in some form of a relationship, and if you like her, you should be the one to push it forward. That's right.
That's right. And just be yourself, and if you feel it, just do it without any regrets. I think that this is the best advice that I can give, is that if you feel that you want it, like, just go and do it. And if it works, great. If it's yours, it will be yours. And if it is not, then just move forward and don't be scared of rejection. Check our other video about that, and just understand that this is all part of experience.
Actually, there was a very good comment that somebody put on that video, which was that if she rejects you, she's just eliminated herself from the game already. I thought it was brilliant. It was like she eliminated herself. It's brilliant. Like, what better way is there to put that? You can move on with it. Anyway, video for today. Subscribe to the channel.
We see you guys next time.
We'll see you next time.